So we're doing a surprise wine tasting
Okay.
in honor of our beloved friend that we see every day on YouTube. After a long day of work, what do we do? No garlic, no
Anthony,
onion.
I'm not joking. Dr. Hussam is one of your biggest fans.
The first حلقة, the first
على
حلقة,
الغداء when he heard
the
that we
first
had you.
حلقة مر الياس خليل العروبي النافي والسوسي. Right or wrong?
That's so long ago. توفى العروض تعرف.
No.
تبع كنفة توفى ما في السوس.
But seriously, yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, the reason that I thought about a wine tasting because I love wine, and actually Rada said you love wine.
Yeah.
And I don't think you've had a wine tasting like this. So it's a blind wine tasting.
Which countries are they?
So I'm going to tell you. So we have 6 wines. We have United States. We have a Cab from United States. And there's a story behind it, interesting story behind it.
Okay.
And then we have a Pinot Noir, United States. We have a Lebanese wine. Yeah, which, and then we have obviously 2 French wines, a Chateauneuf du Pape and a Left Bank Bordeaux, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. And then we also have, of course, a Brunello, an Italian Brunello. So they are all highly rated. The only one that I have to aerate is this one because it's old. It's probably about 25 years old.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell
So
me your story with wine.
yeah, so the way that we work, we've got a small glass that you're gonna taste. So you look at the wine, you sniff, and then you taste, and it's okay to swirl. So you have a little bit of each wine, and then you would decide, okay, I like number 3, I like number 4, but of course you have to guess. And if you guess the Lebanese wine, you get a present.
Wow.
I'm gonna focus on it. So tell me your story with wine.
So
you collect wine, you love wine.
I love wine. I started collecting maybe about 30 years ago, and I started with maybe 10 bottles, and now I maybe have about 500. Yeah. But I mean, of course, some people have 1,000, some people have 2,000. But
You just choose your wines. It's
I
not
choose
about the
my
quantity,
wine.
but the quality.
Quality, and of course, the most important thing is obviously the year. So 2016, for example, was a perfect year for Napa, was a perfect year for Bordeaux, perfect weather, and of course the winemaker. So that's, and of course I like to buy things that are, let's say, 95, 96 points, and then let it sit for 5, 10 years, and then you've got a great wine. Yeah.
So we have a paper and a pen to write our notes.
Yes, you can, or you can do it mentally.
Right.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with the first one. So I want everybody to guess the wine and the year. Okay, come on, guys. Come on,
حاطين under stress كل عم تلعب فيه.
I don't know, not for me, but I'm sure.
Okay. أي ساعة فتحتهم كلهم؟
So one was open 2-3 years because they're not that old, but this one, it's 2000, which was an awesome year. So that's at least 4.5 hours. Okay. had to be decanted.
فتنا دغري بالحديث. نحن اليوم على واين تيستينج. I'm very honored and blessed تكون عزمت على واين تيستينج. عم بخبرنا الدكتور عنه. And different. كثير ناس بتطلب ليش ما بنحكي عن بيد، ليش ما بنزور واينريز أكثر. It's gonna be a wine night.
Yes.
As we said, probably we agreed on the same things.
It's basically young and it's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, but it's highly rated. Yes.
It's highly rated. It's but new, empty a little bit. Doesn't smell much. The nose is not so developed, and the flavors are not too rich. No fruits. No. We'll talk about it later on. So one.
That's exact. I'm telling you, Shara Mar Elias, 2014.
That's the first one. Yep. And you've watched all the Iraqi and all the.
I watched Dubai, Australia, all Canada. Yeah, we love that because we don't like to watch the movies.
Okay. The second one. قلنا second one أحسن شوي.
definitely.
حابين يمكن شوي أكتر.
Yes.
أقدم أكتر. في copper flavors, في wood flavors. A better nose definitely.
A little bit of tannins.
Definitely. More full bodied.
Yes.
So two. هل أنت حاطهم من الأخف للأحسن؟ لا.
No. I mean they're mixed.
Okay. So two. بس عم نحفظ أيها.
2. هيدا 2.
So هيدا two رح نرجع نفتحها بعدين نرجع نفرجيكم شو هي.
Exactly.
We both agreed it's definitely and this deserves to be finished.
So what do you think of the third one?
It's more acidic.
Right. Light.
Intensely acidic, very light. A bit of cheese, simple.
It's a melange.
aperitif.
Melange. Right? من وين؟
ضربته الشمس منيح.
Yes.
ضربته الشمس بس ما بعرف اذا ضربته الشمس عنا، ما بعرف اذا نابا فالي، ما بعرف بس شبعان شمس. We know at the end.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah. but it's good.
It's a good one.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it stands to the second one.
It's incredible how not knowing the wine, you develop your brain opens up in a different way.
Right.
No emotions. You just focus on what you feel and مش لأنه من عنا أو مش من عنا أو منحبه أو منحبه. طب meanwhile, while we continue to the last four, tell me about you. Tell me about your journey. Where did it start?
We all have stories. So I've been in San Diego for 39 years. I'm a hepatologist, and here I am drinking wine. So once a year we have a big hepatology.
You like the color, actually.
Yes, I like the color. We have a big hepatology conference with top hepatologists from all over the United States. And what do? Wine tasting.
Why San Diego?
Yes. So when I finished my training at the University of Alabama, I came with a friend and visited, and we loved it. And I started from scratch. I mean, I was in private practice, and people said, "Are you kidding me? How can you start on your own?" But you do your best. You work hard. You get along with people, like you get along with people.
How did you discover me and why?
So May is very Lebanese. Sometimes I call her an ultra-nationalist Lebanese. She loves Lebanon. I said, but La Jolla is not. She said, no, I like Lebanon more. And we've been to Lebanon a few times. So in heart, I'm more Lebanese than I was born in Iraq. And I know you say that one za'atar a day support Lebanon. Well, guess what we have? I'll show you. My ورد من لبنان، my زهر من لبنان، كشك من لبنان، دبس الخروق من لبنان، زيت من لبنان. أهم شيء عرقات من عرقات من لبنان. فهلا we want to get more wine. Yes.
تعرفنا على بعضنا هلا كأني بعرفك من زمان، كأنه جاي لعندك قبل، كأنه التقينا قبل. Probably أكيد أنت بتعرفني من 10 سنين.
Oh yes.
بس هلا it's mutual in a split of a second.
حتى مارك بيروتي.
Yes, كمان.
فظيع. I really tell him I said hi. Maybe we'll have him one day.
He will watch you.
قال هيدي المشروم توكسيك تاكلها تموت ب3 دقائق. No. It's Amanita phalloides. It causes acute liver failure, by the way. But it's a curable disease because you get a liver transplant.
But I'm not sure we're gonna say to everyone it's a curable disease. People will go and
Yes,
try
yes.
it.
No.
So we try to say
No.
تقلك ب3 دقائق.
Don't touch it. Yes, but it's Amanita phalloides. يعني 12 months.
Ah, nice.
Yep.
The best nose of 4. The best nose of the 4. الفرا كتير قوي، ريحته كتير حلوة، منخاره كتير حلو، بلش رف جلد very rich, very rich. هيدا هيدا قصة. لا هون عم نشتغل على شيء كتير طيب، كتير مهم، very complex, fruity, metallic, copper, leather. شوف رأيه. Oof. This one, 2 thumbs up. It's probably one of my favorite of the 4. It's a different level.
Exactly.
It's everything is different about it.
It's brown.
Yeah,
There's only one brown.
very old.
Only one brown grape. Sangiovese Grosso.
Amazing.
Italy. So Brunello.
Montalcino?
Yes. But of course the Brunello, you have to sit on them at least 10 years. This is 2012.
Wow. On my last trip to Italy with my family, I've had Brunello di Montalcino every single day. It's my favorite
amazing,
wine by far.
But you see,
حسيتوها.
you see the color? Brown. Sangiovese Grosso, 100%. So that's
What
full
region?
body, spice, tannins, maybe a little bit of cherries, a little bit of chocolate, but it's
Spot on.
spot on.
Spot on.
And Brunello, you can't have a young Brunello. Yeah, at least 8 to 10 years.
I smell Napoleon Bonaparte in it. I smell the French Revolution.
Okay,
So قديم. Yes, old, and you can smell years. It smells old. It smells rich. It smells الكاف avant. It smells تخمير تهتيف. ساعات بيعتق البيت كتير او بيقوى كتير طعمته او بخف بمحل بيفضى بمحل. يا ريت فيني نفسر. ساعات بيكون بيد هالقد قديم ما بدي اقول شي غلط يفهم غلط، مش بصير في طعمة خل، منه مخلل ابدا، بس بيصير في طعمة عنب جو دو ريزان اكثر من الكول انتونس. وهذا الشيء حسيته بنبيدي اللي دقته بحتشيت اللي صار له 33 سنة. أول 3 سنين عاطل، عندنا على 30 سنة بتحسوا جريب فروت اوف جريبس مش جريب فروت. سو هذا بخبرني رأيه بس I don't كمان different level. اللي قبله حبيته أكثر أو enjoy more بس هذا experience. هيدا ما كتير ناس عندها تشانس تحس اللي حسيته بهيدا الموجودات اللي جوا. I'll ask the doctor. What do you think? I think it's the flavor is different. You feel the old thing. It turns after a certain number of years into grape juice, so it rests. And there is a different flavor that you cannot feel in any other wine that you buy off the shelf. It takes you on a different level, different places. It's a cigar degustation wine.
Full bodied. Cabernet predominantly, right?
Yeah.
Berries, cherries.
80s?
2000. And then the color, obviously, it's old, but I mean, it's really excellent. Would you prefer this one على Brunello?
For me, number 4 wins for now by 4.
Yep.
It's an orchestra of flavor.
Yes.
This one is just one tone.
Right. Well, I mean, but what do you think it is? I mean, it's old country, definitely.
I'm going between, if I want to guess, between Xara 2000 or an old Bordeaux.
You're right. Bordeaux. But you know, Bordeaux left man can right.
It's good. ريحته حلوة كتير. لونه حلو كتير. لونه كتير حلو. ريحته كتير حلوة. طعمته كتير حلو. Very fruity. Lightly sweet. Oof, this is good. This is بيطلع بيكم مرة. Oof, this is good. No, this is different level. This is super good. بيربح على الرابع. So out of all, this one wins tonight. Very excited if أعرف شو هو. Very excited أعرف شو هو. منه قديم جديد بس very rich, very fruity. أرضه حلوة. مش كابرنيه أو ميكس مع شي تاني. Very excited. فحبيت اللعبة. بتلعب بعد مرة. بدي ألعبها أكتر.
This one? Yeah. What is it?
It's level fruity, full bodied, red fruit, peach,
Tannins.
Yes. It's not a Cabernet or a mix of Cabernet and something else. Pinot,
Not very old.
not very old, new, fresh. I love it. It's my cup of tea.
Yes.
Not for meat, definitely. It's not intense it's not. It's pavoisé and no wood in it. I love this. I'm very excited to know what it is.
So, your favorite is number
6
4?
and 4.
6 and 4, yeah. Well, guess what? I mean, I think these are the top 3. I mean, the first, I mean, they're okay. They were the first 3. But
So we're gonna announce.
now we're gonna announce. Yep. Any guesses on the first one? The first one is actually no. The first one is a Pinot Noir.
Well, French, you got it.
No, it's it's California.
كاليفورنيا ومع استحى خبيها انه سوري ما عاطل.
So it's a mild wine.
كلمة فرنساوية Pinot Noir.
So it's
sounded French, yeah, I
kind
agree,
of
yeah.
mild wine, and ladies love this wine.
Okay.
It doesn't have a full body, but it's smooth and a little fruity. But those of us that like wine, we prefer.
That was the first one.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Any guesses? You said French, right?
French. I would say French.
Chateauneuf de Pape.
هاي فرنساوية.
So, what's the story of Chateauneuf de Pape? In 1270, the papacy moved from Europe, from the Vatican to France, and the Pope at that time thought that the soil the terroir was best for Grenache. So they started growing Grenache. So Chateauneuf de Pape usually is about 65 to 70% Grenache, but it can have up to 13 grapes. That's by regulation. So like Mourvèdre, like Saint-Saëns, whatever, but 65 to 75% Grenache. I think it's a very good one, and it's highly rated. Actually, it's like 95 points.
So كانوا يشربوها بأفينيون هيدي يعني بالفعل؟
Oh no, absolutely. That was from the 1200, and now, and of course, the bottle. You see this is the
Pope.
Pope emblem. Yeah. Okay, number 3. One guessed it. Yeah. So close. Moussard. Chateau Moussard. Gaston Houchard. Yeah. So, son. Yeah. So what is it?
So we talked about lots of sun.
It's exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
So it's also a melange. It's Cabernet Sauvignon and 2 other grapes, red grapes that are mostly from Spain, I think. One is Sansol, and the other one is something. It's not commonly used, but it's 3 grapes, and I think it's pretty good. I think it stands up to other wines. So, wine production in Lebanon is
2016 is a good bottle.
It's a good year. So I hope that we get more Lebanese wine in the United States.
So now we're exactly at 12 million bottles
12
per
million
year, of
bottles,
which we
exactly.
export only 4.4, and we're hoping to export more. And I believe if we reach 12 million bottles exported, we can help the economy and boost what Lebanon is.
So I know you like Costco, and I do too. Guess what? They are the highest wholesale buyers of wine in the world. And now and then you see Arab there. So if somebody wants to try and get, because if it's in Costco,
That's everyone. Now we have Lebanese baklava in Costco.
Yes.
And hoping for wine one day. For حكينا عن 4. So for Italy.
So 4, any guesses? Actually, Anthony guessed it. 4. Huh? Brunello, yes. So Brunello de Montalcino, they produce, how many cases they produce? They produce 240,000 cases a year, because it's just a hill. And it's 100% Sangiovese Grosso. And it's full body. It has tannins, it has fruit, but it's amazing, and it goes very well with any meat. So that's Brunello. So, and by the way, this is almost 13 years old. Brunello, you cannot drink it young, at least 10 years. Now, the 4th one I think is a very, very special wine. It is Bordeaux Left Bank, and it's Chateau du Cru Boucaillot, which is second growth. and it's Grand Cru Classé.
Saint-Julien.
Saint-Julien. So it's a 80% Cabernet, maybe about 15% Merlot, and a little bit of Petit Verdot, but it's a very, it's an amazing wine. And you know, I didn't realize. Do you know what's the percentage of Grand Cru Classé in France? 5%.
Only 5.
Only 5%. And it's 1855 classification when they classify the wine. So
Good knowledge.
yeah, that's.
I'm excited.
Finally.
Yes.
Guys,
This is the one.
this is my patient. Believe it or not, this is used to be my patient. So it's Cabernet
ما تقول لي
Sauvignon.
It was from
Dough.
California, right?
Man, so
So
Which dough? Which dough?
Bravo,
Joseph Dough. No, Joseph Dough.
Which one of the Joseph Dough?
No,
Soul of the Lion?
No, so this is the reserve, but I like it. The soul of the line is more like a Bordeaux, but this is 100% reserve Cabernet, and it's I think like 94, 95 points. So the story is that Joe Dow came with his kids in the 80s, and they have a small software company, and they did well. And then he bought land in Passia Robles. And he went to France, got a winemaker that loved to come to the United States, and now they have amazing wines. And guess what happened a few months ago? They sold.
Sold it for
$920 million. Yeah. So I thought that would be special. Yeah. So Lebanese,
Bravo.
who did extremely well.
Yes.
Yes.
Good job.
Alrighty. So now for drinking, we're
And
gonna
this
use.
one was this.
This is the Chateau Bocayeux. Yeah.
So which one?
Very good.
I mean, is the
Very,
best
very
of
good.
all of them that everybody likes?
Dough,
So
nice.
Yeah.
Mochaccino top. قعدة كتير حلوة، الكل عم بياكل، الكل لاقى محله، الكل قاعد على الطاولة، وأنا رجعت لكم إنه الأكل طيب. أكل طيب. أكلت رز مع لحمة، أكلت أسوبوكو، أكل طيب، روايح المطبخ بتعقد، عم شوف الدجاج لمعته حلوة منه ناشف، عملوا لي سبيشال اديشن لإلي ووحدة تانية هونيك. Very good food. I'm not sure who did it. إذا عم تحضر الفيديو بقول لك بهنيك، أكلاتك طيبين.